I think I'm going to join the game.
Feeling determined, I voice my intention to participate. Will you all join me in this invader hunt? Oh, no. Have you lost your mind, Mr. Sumino? Participating in a shady game like this would make us just like Mr. Maruko, jumping into the fire and getting stabbed for it. We might even end up getting slaughtered, just like Gaku. I know it could be dangerous, but I think ignoring the invitation would be even more dangerous, as per the 6 endings we got last night. We ought to accept despite the risk. Hey, Takumi, let's think about this rationally. Who knows what kind of monster is behind this? Anything could happen if we join some insane game like this, man.
Hey!
I more than understand the risks of participating, but I still want to know. I want to know who killed Gaku. I want to know who put us in this situation. I thought things would be different without Eito secretly manipulating us, but apparently I was wrong. Someone had destroyed Sirei and killed Gaku, all in the space of one night. Gaku's death plunged us all into paranoia, and we haven't been able to come together since. Who could possibly be doing this? Everyone, please, I'm begging you. Even if just this once, go along with me. Please join the game with me. I bowed my head while shouting my pleas, trying to show them how serious I was. But I didn't get the reaction I was hoping for. I'm sorry, Takumi, I can't. It smells like a trap to me. I'm out too. There's something so vulgar about using a game to encourage murder. A group of strangers all killing each other without any love behind it. It's no better than a... I don't even know what that word is, but he put orgy at the end. Did someone say orgy? Oh, simmer down, you stupid perv. I'm out too. The audience hates to see a team turn on each other like that. My life may be worthless, but if I die, I won't be able to see my dog Leo again. This is bad. This is really bad. At this rate, I'll be the only one playing. How do I convince everyone that this is the right move? What do I have to do? Before I could say anything more.
Are you kidding? Sign me up!
What? I'm gonna play the game, obviously. I mean, duh.
Yeah!
Obviously, a killing game's about to go down either way. Finally, the god of killing games has smiled on me and broken the chains binding me to this pitiful, tedious life. Anyway, that's why you're all gonna join. It's mandatory. Yeah, right. I'm not doing this. We can't start killing each other. We're here to fight the invaders. Excuse me? If you guys keep acting like such wusses, I won't get my killing game. We need at least a double-digit player count or it's not gonna happen. And I need it to happen. I've been waiting for this my whole life. I'm so sick of this lame tower defense game. I want us to kill each other. Do it, 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 do it. We're all gonna do it, right? Army, but was it... Well, I don't know that word either. Vociferously urged everyone to play. I would think that, like, that means, like, was very aggressive about telling them to do it. Or genius. But the more she insisted, the more it turned everyone off. What utter foolishness. I'm not entertaining this nonsense anymore. Disgusted, Kurata left the classroom. The others followed soon after. If you want to kill each other, do it by yourselves. I won't stand for this. Sister Dearest and I are going back to our rooms. I've always wanted to storm out in a dramatic huff like this. So cliché. In the end, the only ones left standing in the classroom were... Huh? What's wrong with them? Not playing like defies the laws of nature. Myself, Darumi, and Hideko. Hideko, are you going to play the game too? I'm shocked. I didn't think you'd have any interest in something like this. Don't misunderstand me. I have no interest at all in the game itself. I just want to make sure. Make sure? Hideko fell silent, refusing to elaborate. She does tend to be secretive. Well then, the three of us will meet in the leisure lounge tonight. The message said anyone willing to participate should gather in the leisure lounge at 7 p.m. Well, with so few participants, it's entirely possible the game will be canceled. That would be the best case scenario.
No, my long-awaited killing game is slipping through my fingers.
Are you okay? Hideko and I went back to our rooms, leaving Darumi behind to wallow in despair.
Did somebody say despair?
An invader hunt? I was lying in bed contemplating this mysterious game that we were supposedly gonna play. Why would whoever wrote the message invite us to play a game? What kind of game did they have planned? Or was the announcement itself a trap? I was racking my brain, unable to figure out any possible intentions behind all this, until suddenly... Who's at my door? A visitor? I opened the door and came face to face with Darumi. What's up? Hey, why aren't you saying anything? Darumi continued to stand there, not speaking so much as a single word. 1 minute passed, then 2.
3 people isn't enough.
Finally, she spoke.
A killing game with only 3 people? That's just not gonna work. The joy of a killing game is that there are a ton of participants and a lot of dying.
3 people do not...
3 people do not a massacre make. I mean, forget Royale. That's not even enough of a battle to get excited about. Totally impossible. Like, wait, impossible.
She was muttering to herself, but I more or less understood her point. So you're saying there's not enough people to hold a proper killing game?
I've literally been saying that this whole time.
Hey!
Really? I didn't notice. I got the feeling this announcement only exacerbated Darumi's emotional instability.
Normies always do this. They're like so happy to do an athletic meet or a talent show or whatever, but if you suggest a killing game, they're like, ew, no way.
That's probably because they don't want to die.
At this rate, I'm not gonna get my killing game. Can't have that. If it gets canceled, it's so over. Phew. Oh. You have to help, Takumi. Tell them how important this is and convince them to play.
Are you kidding? There's no way they'd listen to me. Even just now, they barely paid any attention to what I had to say.
It'll be fine. Just stand in their doorways and keep putting on that peer pressure. They'll cave eventually.
You mean like what you're doing to me now?
I might be dumb and useless, but even I can handle staging a sit-in. I mean, I did stick around my parents' house for basically my entire life without ever running away, no matter how much my brother and my daddy yelled at me to leave. So, I guess that was mostly because I didn't have anywhere else to go.
What do I even say to that? This girl has a very dark past.
Okay, you'll be in charge of convincing Takenaru, Shoma, and the twins. Your job is to flip them to willing players before we're supposed to meet. You have to get them to play no matter what.
Okay. Darumi stormed away without giving me a chance to object. Man, why is she so pushy? But now that she's asked, I can't just do nothing. I don't want the game to get canceled either, so I guess I should try to encourage everybody to join. I'm supposed to persuade Takemaru, Shoma, Ima, and Kako, huh? Of the 4, Takemaru seems the most likely to hear me out. He looks like a hard ass, but at his core, he's genuine and kind. He might be willing to listen if he sees that I feel strongly about this. Alright, the first one I'm gonna try to convince is Takemaru. That settles that. Now to think of a way to get him to join. He's probably against it because he's wary of what might happen. His concerns are valid. The monster who slaughtered Gaku is behind this after all. I get why he'd want to avoid a confrontation, but if we don't participate, we may never find out who's really behind all this. I can't let that happen. I want to catch whoever killed our friend, no matter what it takes. Gaku might have been a careless, sneaky goofball, but he was one of our own. He didn't deserve to die. I'll never forgive whoever killed him. I'm gonna find them, and I know Takemaru feels the same. Maybe I should get him to remember how he felt when Gaku was murdered. But how do I do that? How do I get Takemaru fired up again? How do you reignite the rage in someone's heart? No point in trying to figure this out on my own. I should ask around and see if anyone else has any ideas. Oh, okay. Let's start at the gym. You wish to know how to ignite the fire in Takemaru's heart? I recommend giving him stickers. Stickers? A while back, I was messing around and put a cute character sticker on Sir Takemaru's costume, a custom biker jacket. He was completely overcome with rage. The hell do you think you're doing to my jacket? That's the window to my soul. If you ever transition, you better damn well call me so I can kick your ass, man to man. That's exactly what he screamed at me. If I were to describe his countenance that day, he looked like an angry temple spirit or an active volcano. So indeed, a sticker will set him ablaze. I don't think it had anything to do with the sticker. I think he just got mad you messed with his clothes. This doesn't seem like it's gonna be useful, but I'll try to remember it anyway. Takemaru is very serious about his biker outfit. Noted. How do you get Takemaru fired up? Pro wrestling obs. When you're locked in tight and exchanging pure soul energy with another fighter, your heart will be on fire. Come and experience it for yourself, Takumi. I'll spar with you right now. Sorry, Moko, but now's not a good time. Too much of a wuss to put your butt on the line and fight. Well, yeah. Man, I picked the wrong person to ask. Moving right along. Can we try and convince Shoma while we talk to him? Is that an option? Where is he? Did I go the wrong way? Hi. How to get Takemaru fired up, you ask? Takumi, you're asking the wrong person. My IQ is so low, it's a negative number. I couldn't possibly know. Can you stop the self-deprecation for a second and really think about it? What gets him worked up? I'm sorry, I have no idea. I'm too scared to think about anything. The invader hunt is all I can think about. They want us to kill each other. Choma is completely terrified. It's pointless trying to question him further. Okay. So far, I have learned that Takemaru doesn't like people to mess around with his clothes. That's it. Darumi, what are you doing here?
Can't you tell? I'm pretending to be a corpse. Duh.
A corpse?
If you're gonna play a killing game, then all of the useless nobodies like me are probably gonna die first. So I thought I'd better practice being dead. That way I'll be a cool corpse when the time comes.
I see. Good luck with that?
You should look at Gaku's body and practice too. He's a perfect example of how we're all gonna end up.
Thank you for the uplifting message and advice. Oh, Yugamu, what are you doing here? I came to chat with that Eto Atsuki guy. I'm terribly intrigued by him. Chat? You realize he's a dead body, right? Corpses are surprisingly articulate. You can learn so much just by looking at them. I knew the moment I laid eyes on his body. He was a brilliant assassin in his own right. Oh, I would give anything to have met him while he was still alive. Alright. The moment I saw Gaku's body, I had an idea. This should work. I'm sorry, Gaku. I'm gonna have to move your sheet. I pulled down the sheet, draped over Gaku's body, and came face to face with his brutalized corpse. Then, I took off his jacket. It was splattered with blood and covered in countless holes. The criminal stabbed him over and over with a knife. I felt like I could feel Gaku's pain and agony just by touching his jacket. They won't get away with this. They're gonna pay. It filled my heart with a sense of duty and conviction. If I show this to Takemaru, he'll remember how angry he was when Gaku was murdered. To the courtyard. Takumi, did you bring it? Bring what? My mask. You promised me yesterday. Oh, that's right. She asked me to give her her mask back yesterday. I totally forgot. Sorry, Eva. I just don't have time for that right now. No, I've been waiting so long. Takumi, are you going to break your promise to me? You're mocking me because you know I'm just a helpless prisoner. Calm down. I'll be sure to bring it when I'm done. Just wait a bit longer, please. You promise? You really will? If you don't, I'll break down crying. She incessantly confirmed again and again that I would actually bring it. That mask must be incredibly important to her. Well, yeah, it's a religious object to them, right? How to get Takemaru fired up? Isn't he always fired up? I mean, is he ever cool or composed? But don't you think he's been holding back a bit too much lately? Normally I'd expect him to be the first to jump at the opportunity to do this invader hunt. I mean, even Takemaru has to hold back sometimes. I mean, how many of our friends have died so far? Eito, Gaku, and even Siray's just a heap of scrap now. What are Siray's remains doing here? I'm connecting what's left of him to the PC in the war room to salvage whatever data I can. I figured if I can access his confidential information, I can learn how to fix the corpse recovery drones, and maybe I'll even be able to get some information on whoever destroyed him.
Huh?
So you're basically doing an autopsy? Yeah, I'm sure even Siray regrets that this happened to him so suddenly, so I feel like I need to make his death mean something at the very least. I felt my chest clench as I stared at Siray's remains. I'll never forgive whoever did this to him. They have to pay. An incredible rage was coursing through my body. Tsubasa, do you think I could borrow him? I guess so, but what for? I'm gonna show him to Takemaru. The person who did this to Siray was more than likely the same person who murdered Gaku. Takemaru might have remembered his rage when he sees this. We're gonna make him so mad!
Well, if it isn't the village idiot right on cue. What's wrong with you?
What's your problem all of a sudden? Why are you so angry?
Obviously because you're a complete and utter moron. You want to play some killing game? You're such an uneducated street rat, I could puke.
She's worried about you, Takumi. We were just talking and we think you're not thinking rationally. Takumi, it's not too late. You can rethink this. I know you have your reasons, but playing such a dangerous game is madness.
Even a sick necrophile like you should know a killing game is going too far. Try to rub your pauper brain cells together long enough to generate a spark and think about why you shouldn't value your freak fetishes over your own life.
She was being unnecessarily cruel, but Kurata was worried about me in her own Kurata way. I appreciated the sentiment, but... Sorry, but I've made up my mind. I'd gladly accept the risks for a chance to confront Gaku's killer, and nothing would change my mind. Murder? Okay, these should be enough to convince him. Gaku's jacket and Suray's remains. Holding onto them tightly, I barged into Takemaru's room. Barged? That'll make him upset too. Whoa, Takumi? Where's your manners? You can't just let yourself in. Takemaru, sorry to spring this on you, but I have something I want to show you. What's this? It's all messed up and full of holes. Real dirty, too. Covered in dark stains. That's Gaku's jacket. He was wearing it when he was killed. When he was killed? You mean these stains are his blood? Why would you show me this? Yeah, I know nobody wants to see this, but we can't hide from it. It's got all these holes in it, see? Because he was stabbed with a knife over and over, brutally. Like I stabbed him this many times. Gaku must have been in so much pain. Takemaru's eyes were bloodshot as he stared at the holes in Gaku's clothes. He was shaking with fury. Here's where I get him once and for all. And this is what's left of Siray. The person who did this was more than likely the same person who murdered Gaku. He might have been a machine, but I know he suffered. He was torn to shreds. Takumi, what the hell are you trying to do here? I know I owe you one, but I won't hesitate to mess you up if you're just here to mess with the bodies of all our dead friends. No, that's not it. I just wanted to ask you. I looked Takemaru dead in the eye. It's very likely that whoever is inviting us to play this game is the same person who killed Sirei and Baku. The killer who did this to our friends is throwing down a challenge. I moved closer to Takemaru. Takemaru, listen to me. Are you sure you want to run away from this game? If you back down now, you might never get another chance at catching whoever did this. I can't let him get away with this. I'm gonna kill him with my bare hands. But that ain't enough of a reason to play this game. If what happens to Gaku happens to all of us, then it's all pointless. Crap, he's still not angry enough. I don't think it's a matter of anger, Takumi. If I want to get Takemaru to join and he's still on the fence after all this, I'm just gonna have to make him even madder. Are we gonna do a... Alright. We're gonna do a persuasion minigame. Alright.
I won't let Gaku's killer get away with it. I will get payback. But this ain't the time for that. Whatever this invader hunt shit is, it's obviously a trap.
Are you scared?
We got no clue what's...
Oops, okay, I'll wait.
What's
Sorry.
the matter, Takemaru? You too chicken shit to join?
I ain't chicken shit, I'm just keeping cool. I don't want to die for no goddamn reason. I gotta survive and protect my people. It's no good, I failed. I can't let Takemaru play it cool. I need to provoke him and get him white hot with anger. Takemaru, let's talk about this again. Give me another shot, buddy. I ain't got a problem talking about it, but you ain't gonna change my mind. Watch me.
I won't let Gaku's killer get away with it. I will get payback. But this ain't the time for that. Whatever this invader hunt shit is, it's obviously a trap.
I know.
We got no clue what's waiting for us in the leisure lounge. We can't just take up a challenge from a killer.
So the biker jacket's just for show?
So, that biker jacket of yours is just for show, huh?
The hell did you just say to me? What are you, deaf? I said a coward like you shouldn't be wearing a jacket like that. You ain't gonna get away with talking about my jacket like that. She reflects my whole soul. Just like Kyoshika said, Takemaru gets upset when you insult his jacket. He's lost his cool. Now's my chance. I'm gonna make him see it my way. Holy crow!
Takemaru, you don't deserve to wear that jacket.
The fuck, man? I ain't called the strongest gang boss that's ever lived for nothing.
You? A gang boss? You don't seem like much of a boss to me at all.
Takumi is asking for a punch to the noggin.
What? Think about it. You're literally cowering, even though the person who killed your friend is throwing down the gauntlet. I didn't know a gang boss could be such a fair-weather friend and still get any respect.
Takemaru's face looked nothing short of demonic as he glared at me, but he didn't argue back. I must have hit him where it hurt. He was at a loss for words.
Takemaru,
I bumped my fist against his chest near his heart.
if you want to show me how a real boss acts, fight with me. Join me.
Please join the game with me.
Please. Join the game with me.
You're gonna bust my balls like that. I guess I can't back down. Fine. I'll do it. I'll join this damn invader hunt or whatever it is and kill the guy behind all this BS. My hard work had paid off. Takemaru had finally agreed to join us and didn't deck me in the face. But I didn't have time to stick around and celebrate. I quickly left Takemaru's room and set off to persuade the others. Good luck. Since I'd won over someone as influential as Takemaru, persuading the others went smoothly. Really? Huh. Takemaru said he'd join? If you got someone as cautious as Mr. Yakushiji to fold, then I guess the game can't be all that dangerous. Everyone's gonna join? Then I guess I should too. Having successfully won over Ima, Kako, and Shoma, I'd met the quota Darumi forced on me. Why was it that easy? And then, night finally came. I arrived at the Leisure Lounge just before 7 and found that all of the other Special Defense Unit members were already there.
Huh?
We got quite a group here. Did everybody decide to join the game? Honestly, I never wanted to come, but Darumi rang my doorbell at least 10,000 times. He was so persistent, I just gave in. I was eating a snack in the cafeteria when suddenly Lady Darumi snatched my holy Jumanji sword. I pursued the scoundrel in an attempt to retrieve her, when suddenly I found that I'd been lured here. The holy Jumanji sword is safe and sound. You were concerned. You could say this was a real steal.
Yoshika, give that blade of yours to me immediately. I'm going to snap it in half along with your entire spinal column.
Why would you say something so frightening? Wait, what? Lady Kurata, you've come too? We were worried when you disappeared so suddenly, so we came here looking for you.
Kiyoshika, if you worry us like that again, I'll drop a heel right on the crown of your head to teach you a lesson.
Oh, for the love of murder. Looks like we've all been tricked into coming here. Darumi seemed to have used some pretty underhanded tricks to get everyone to come.
What a score! With this many people, killing each other is gonna be so much fun. Alright, it's almost time for the game to start. Who's gonna die first? Maybe me? I sure hope so. Everybody, please kill me. Ooh, I made sure to bring all of our infusers too. We're all set for the great slaughter to begin.
She's so prepared. Oh, this is scaring me. Darumi seemed thrilled at the idea of us killing each other, but I don't plan on hurting any of my friends. I'm not gonna let anyone else die. That's why I wanted to do this. It's almost time. What kind of person do you think is running this game?
I'm kind of excited to see who the bad guy is.
Time passed, and finally it was 7 o'clock, but... Oh, for crying out loud, nothing's happening. Nobody came. Nothing happened. The Leisure Lounge was as quiet and peaceful as ever. Maybe the mastermind gave up after they saw a disgusting insect like me was joining. Or maybe that whole message was just a prank. Honestly, as anticlimactic as that would be, a safe conclusion like that might be for the best. Look, it's getting late. I'm out of here. No sooner than Takemaru had said those words, it happened. Bees? Suddenly, an ominous sound came from out of nowhere. What is that sound? It's awful. My ears hurt. What the hell? Is someone revving a bike engine? No way. I've never heard an engine make a noise like this horrible. Just listening to it is making me... The unidentified sound grew louder and louder. Where is it coming from? We looked around for the source of the sound. That's when we happened to look up at the ceiling. So we're never going swimming in this room ever again. Only to be greeted by an unbelievable sight.
Bees?
The hell? They're flying around with a bunch of big-ass bees?
Is that a spacesuit? Wait, no. A diving suit?
A bee parachute? I've never seen such a hideous mode of transport.
Eek! I hate bugs! Someone get me some bug spray stat!
The individual in the spacesuit gradually lowered their altitude. They'd landed in the Leisure Lounge. Is this Zero? You look ridiculous. Take that helmet off and show us your face. Is this some Wrestling Federation's masked fighter? Love the costume, but you gotta lose the bees. We need to take this seriously. They might be with the invaders.
What if it's a commander?
Takumi, did you see a commander like this during your first 100 days? No, I never saw anyone like this. We never faced a commander who controlled bees, especially not one in a spacesuit. Hey, who are you? It's only polite to introduce yourself. Speak up. The mysterious person examined our faces without answering. Then they nodded, seemingly satisfied.
So good to see so many of you. With so many participants, this killing game is sure to reach a screaming climax. The more lives there are to lose, the more spectacular the battle.
Their voice sounded unnatural. Perhaps they were filtering it through a voice changer? Their face was obscured by their mask too, so there was no guessing their age or gender. Well done for deciding to join my game, Special Defense Unit maggots. I commend your small act of bravery. They commended us? Yoshika, they're definitely being sarcastic. Are you trying to, trying to provoke us? We're so terribly honored, but who exactly are you? What are you doing at this school? If you're here to play my game with you, I'm here to play my game with you, of course. I'm the sponsor of the Invader Hunt. You may call me Sponsor. Treat the title with the respect it deserves. Sponsor, so this is the person who invited us to play this game, which means time is precious. I wish to start the game quickly. First, we'll hold the opening ceremony. Let me ask you one thing first. I yelled over the sponsor, interrupting them mid-sentence. Are you the one who murdered our friend Gaku Mariko? A strange threat was written on the blackboard the day before Gaku's murder. It perfectly matches this order of events. In other words, it was only natural to assume this was the person behind Gaku's death. Does it really matter who I have or haven't killed? After all, every last one of you will die in this game. Don't dodge the question. I'm asking if you killed Gaku. Yes or no? Yes and no. There's no other way for me to answer. I told you not to dodge the—
Takumi, read the room.
A sharp voice pierced my eardrums and caused me to cover my ears. Yarumi?
I've been waiting for this day my entire life. I prayed to the god of killing games every night. Begged to be released from the pointlessness of my life. Begged for me, my parents, my brother, my teachers to all die in gratuitous, gory style. My dream is finally about to come true. I'm going to get the killing game I've always wanted. Don't ruin this for me. Don't you dare ruin my dream.
I was taken aback by the desperation in her voice. Aren't you a strange one? Are you that excited for my game?
Like, you don't even know. Tell me all the messed up rules we have to follow.
It motivates me to hear you have such high expectations. Then allow me to explain the rules.
No thank you. Not interested.
Kurata interrupted and stepped forward.
I have no intention of playing your game. I refuse to even recognize it. You want us to kill each other? I never approve of such a vile game.
Don't be so rash, Tomato Head. That vileness is what will make this game interesting. You might enjoy it more than you expect if you just give it a try. It's not often that you get the opportunity to unleash your primal urges and kill your fellow man.
I told you I'm not playing. I am the scion of the Osuzuki family, the pinnacle of all Suzukis. It's fine for me to trample on the ignorant masses from up on high, but there's no way in hell I'm allowing someone to try and kill me as if we're equals.
So you refuse to participate?
That goes for at least half of us. There's only the few mental patients here that want to play your deranged game. Takumi, she just called you a mental patient.
He means you too. All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. I believe I made that very clear.
I believe you did.
Kurata glanced down for just a moment.
So go ahead and try.
All of a sudden, she was ready to fight.
Pull your filthy eyeballs out of your sockets and watch closely. Behold the Osuzuki family boxing technique. I'm gonna beat you in your ugly costume until you're so swollen you'll look like you stuck your head in your stupid bee's hive.
Kurata assumed a boxing stance and steadily approached the sponsor. Wait, Kurata, don't try to fight them alone.
I can handle this myself. I don't sense any fighting spirit in this pathetic worm. They have the quintessential popper aura. All talk and no action. One punch will do it.
Ignoring our warnings, Kurata continued to close the distance between the sponsor and herself.
Hope you like the taste of noble fist.
Kurata was about to unleash her deadly uppercut when it happened. Kurata! The bees that had been hovering near the ceiling descended with a terrible cacophony of beating wings. And then they instantly grabbed Kurata and whisked her high up into the sky.
Put me down! Put me down this instant! These horrible things are so creepy!
Kurata squirmed frantically, but they held onto her tight, refusing to let go.
Kurata Suzuki, I sentence you to being suspended mid-air. What a sight, don't you think? As they say, smoke and fools rise to great heights. You can writhe and suffer for now. I'll ease your pain when the time is right.
Ugh. Lady Kurata! Give me back my Lady Kurata, you vile insect! Kurata, what do we do? How do we get her back?
Oh, she's so high up. Even my mid-air attacks wouldn't reach her.
What do we do now? How can we save Kurata when she's all the way up there? Kako's sniper rifle might be able to reach, but this Kako has never used her Hemo Anima before. Right now, there's no way for us to attack the bees up near the ceiling. In that case, we'll just have to attack the person controlling them. Ah! Suddenly, I found myself running at full tilt, making a beeline for the sponsor, no pun intended. I'm not gonna lose anybody else. I let that determination take away my fear and carry me forward. I plunged my infuser into my chest as I ran. Give back...
Kurata!
I screamed as loud as my voice would let me and swung my sword down on the sponsor. I felt it connect, but my blade was gonna split them in two. I was so sure it would, and yet... That tickles. Is that all you've got, Takumi Sumino? How? The sponsor was completely unharmed. It's simple. Your power isn't enough to inflict even the slightest scratch on me. No, this has to be some sort of mistake. This has to be some kind of cheap trick. Then try again. I won't stop you. You've got some balls. Let's see how long you can keep this tough guy act up, huh? I'm joining the fray, Takumi. Combined, our power level is like 2 million. We can get them, guys. We need to save Kurata as soon as possible. Even if we can't take the sponsor on alone, we can if we all attack together. Brace yourself. Are we fighting in the leisure lounge? Our breaths synchronizing, we all leapt at the sponsor.
Take that!
You blackguard!
You're finished!
Takemaru, Nozomi, Kyoshika, and I unleashed everything we had on the sponsor. We punched, we kicked, we sliced, we pummeled, we tried every attack possible. We used every last ounce of our strength until we had no energy or Hemo Anima to spare, however. It tickles. Why don't our attacks do anything? Are you immortal or some goddamn thing? You have the endurance of a wrestler to withstand my body slam. No matter how much we attacked, our opponent didn't even flinch. This was far beyond a matter of strength or endurance. They were literally invincible. We can't give up. We must save Lady Kurata. My fellow warriors, just one coordinated attack and... Enough of this sideshow. The opening ceremony will conclude with Kurata Osuzuki's death. There was a cruelty in the sponsor's voice as they pointed to Kurata still hanging in the air. This does not bode well. Ugh!
Please, help!
Her body was rapidly turning black. What? Are these vampires? Was the swarm of bees draining her cryptoglobin?
Lady Kurata!
Once they'd sucked everything out of Kurata, the bees dropped her dried up husk on the floor. No! Kurata! No, this can't be happening. Lady Kurata can't be dead. Don't give up yet. Let's take her to the Revive-O-Matic. I don't think it'll work. Nozomi, Moko, and Kyoshika lifted up Kurata's corpse and left the leisure lounge, but how pointless. How can a body be revived if there isn't a drop of cryptoglobin left in it? How pitiful that she would die before the game even began. She's ruined my schedule. I suppose I'll simply have to postpone the start of the game until tomorrow morning. Return here as soon as you're awake tomorrow. And might I remind you, there's no point in trying to escape. You know now what happens if you refuse to play. There was nothing we could say. We'd be killed instantly if we tried to resist. Never had any message come through so clearly.
Bummer. Kurata got the opening death scene. Must be nice. She died with so much drama. But it should have happened to me. Well, whatever. The game starts tomorrow, so I'll have plenty of chances to have a nice, gory demise. I wonder how everyone else is gonna die. Who's gonna kill me? There's like so much to look forward to.
Narumi's eerie yet strangely innocent cackle rang out across the silent leisure lounge. That was innocent? She's so unhinged. Day 26. It's morning. I barely slept last night. I woke up over and over again seeing Kurata's face when she died in my nightmares. They won't get away after killing my friends so horribly. If I could, I'd kill them right now. But right now, we're too weak. We can't beat them. One poor attempt to revolt and we'd just be massacred. For now, we just have to obey. We just have to play the game. They wanted us to come back to the leisure lounge when we woke up. I hurried off to the leisure lounge. On my way to the leisure lounge, I came across Nozomi and Moko in the hall. Nozomi, are you okay? You're so pale. I couldn't sleep last night. Just can't believe it. Kurata, she's gone. Kurata, I didn't know what to say. What could I do for her after she lost a close friend? We buried her. Make sure you say goodbye to her later, okay, Takumi? Yeah, I promise I will. They're not gonna get away with killing Kurara. I'll do whatever it takes to avenge her. But now's not the time. They're a bit too strong for us right now. So we're all gonna play this game for a little while and wait for our chance. For now, we just have to push all this grief down and grit our teeth. Knowing how to bide your time is an important part of fighting. Nozomi was barely able to hold steady on her own 2 feet. Moko looked after her as they walked to the leisure lounge. I made a vow to myself as I watched Nozomi walk away. No matter how this game turns out, I'll protect Nozomi to the end. No, not just Nozomi. I won't let anyone else die. Because I came back here to protect them and grab hold of a future where we can find happiness. I don't think this is the one, Chief. At last, I present to you the rules of the Invader Hunt. Once we were all in the leisure lounge, the sponsor began to explain the rules without any preamble. The rules are exceedingly simple. All you have to do is hunt the creatures known as invaders. Wait, that's what we were doing anyways. You will gain points for every invader hunted, which will be tallied.
And reflected in the live rankings.
Oh, it's a competition! But names of everyone in the room were shown on a screen being held up by 2 bees.
One round lasts 10 days.
And what day is it right now? 15? 25? 25?
The person ranked last at midnight on the 10th day will be executed. Their cryptoglobin drained by my bees.
Fantastic. Executed? Kudata's death was proof that this was no bluff. They could easily kill us all. In short, we need to try and kill as many invaders as possible. Glad we don't have to actually kill each other or anything. I mean, not glad, but...
If we're just hunting invaders, then we just keep fighting defensive battles, right?
That's the same shit we're doing anyway. Not at all. What you were doing was merely defending your base. Hunting and defending are entirely different. To hunt, you must go out. To hunt, you must go out. The playing field is the space outside of the school. You will not receive points for any invaders killed at the school, no matter how many. We can't get points anywhere in the area shaded red. That's anywhere within school grounds. That means if we want points, we'll have to go hunt down invaders wandering outside. So we're being forced to fight outside of the ring then. It's too much for a shut-in like me to be forced outside like this. What happens if the invaders attack the school while we're all out there? If a commander strikes when the place is empty, it's the end of the line. All you need to do is engage them before they infiltrate the school grounds. They say that a good offense is the best defense after all. And we can't stray too far from the school. If we're not careful about how many battles we fight out there, we'll end up disqualified for going out of the ring. So we need to hunt in a place where we can quickly return to the school if something happens. But how are we going to track how many invaders we hunt down out there? If you're not counting on an honor system... Wait, you're not counting on an honor system, right? Someone would definitely end up lying about their numbers. These bees will count your points. Whenever you kill invaders, they will count the points and report them to me. In other words, these bees will be monitoring our actions while we're playing this game. Guess running away isn't going to be an option. And last but not least, the most important rule of all. You are strictly forbidden from causing me harm while the game is underway. Anyone who defies me will immediately become food for my wonderful bees. Try not to lose your cool. A rather tyrannical, one-sided rule, isn't it? Does this mean we can't resist even if you use violence against us? Oh, don't worry. I will not lay a finger on any of you. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. In other words, they won't hurt us so long as we do what they say. But you're the one who enforced these rules. If you turn on us, we're entirely without recourse. I intend to run this game as fairly as possible. Otherwise, things would be very boring. I promise not to violate the rules. Please trust me on that. There's no way we can trust them, but we're in no position to argue. Unbelievable. Now then, that concludes the explanation of the rules. There are plenty of other hidden rules, but I'm not so inclined as to give them all away at this juncture. I'm sorry, but you can't have hidden rules. Come up with strategies of your own. Doing is learning. The sponsor looked at all of us and shouted,
Special Defense Unit maggots, participants of my game, assume your new roles as proud hunters and claim as many invaders as you can. The invader hunt has hereby officially begun.
Without so much as a moment to prepare, the game was on, but I wasn't sure how I was supposed to handle our newly assigned task. I decided to go back to my room and prepare to leave school grounds. Murder! The Invader Hunt is a point-based hunting game. I decided to review the rules of the game. The rules themselves were simple. All we really had to do was hunt invaders. However, the game field was outside school grounds. Even if we killed an invader, if it happened in a school facility or in the school ground, it wouldn't count. Basically, no matter what we do in a defensive battle, it wouldn't be worth any points. If we wanted points, we had to go out exploring and hunt down any invaders we came across. But it's way too dangerous to constantly be fighting out there. If we died outside school grounds, the drones wouldn't be able to collect our bodies and the Revive-O-Matic wouldn't revive us. Death would truly be final. We have to be careful so we don't die, and if we want to do that, we should probably form teams. In a team, there'd be someone there to have our backs, and we could look after one another and keep each other alive. We'd need comrades if we want to survive. Okay, before I go out, I should find someone to partner up with. I decided to go talk to everyone to see if anyone would want to team up with me. Is this scripted? I don't get to choose? For some reason, when I went out onto the roof, everyone was already there. There was no sign of Darumi or Hideko, but almost everyone else was there. Takumi. Oh, everyone, great timing. I just figured out a way we can survive this game. Do you mind if we talk? Everyone rushed over to me and I explained the necessity of forming teams. So I think we should at least be in pairs. Trying to do this solo will just end in game over the moment you take a lethal hit. Yeah, we were just saying the same thing. We should work in teams, I mean. We were actually just deciding the teams.
In short, we're right in the middle of a draft meeting.
Kako pulled out a piece of paper with the members of each team written on it. The first team is us boys and sisters dearest. And the second team is all of the girls. We might end up spending a lot of time together from now on, so we thought grouping up by gender would make sense.
What we're worried about is Ugamu, who's nowhere to be found.
He's a boy, but he's entirely possible he'd like to stick with Miss Kirifushi and Miss Magadori as he's done up to this point.
But if we put Ugamu in Team 2, then we should put Hideko in Team 1.
Miss Shizuhara is very strong, so we were discussing giving preferential negotiating rights to the weaker team. Preferential negotiation rights? This really is like a sports draft. By the way, what team do you want me in? It would make sense if I was in the male-centric team, but you have to play alone. Nobody wants you. What? I was so shocked that my voice withered away mid-exclamation. Why? Why am I the only one being left out? Don't tell me you guys are still suspicious of me. I thought we cleared things up with Gaku. I didn't kill him. It was the sponsor. Isn't that obvious? No, we're all on the same page there. They're definitely the one who killed Mr. Maruko. They destroyed Surei too. They're behind everything. Then why? Mr. Sumino, have you forgotten? You killed Mr. Atsuki. Sure, but why bring that up again? He was a traitor. He had to go. Even if I grant you that, he was still one of us. If you had a comrade who could kill another comrade without batting an eye, would you want to team up with them in a killing game?
No way. You've gotta be kidding.
But... And whenever you do anything, someone invariably ends up dead.
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
Wow!
You're more than cursed. You're the Grim Reaper.
The Grim Reaper? Oh, that stung. But I couldn't argue. It was true that I was the common denominator in all of the deaths so far. I came back to the past and immediately killed Eito. And because I ignored the message on the blackboard on day 4, Gaku was killed the next day. And 2 days ago, I decided to join the game and encouraged everyone to join with me, and because of that, Kurata died so brutally. If you hadn't convinced us to join this game, Lady Kurata would still be with us. It's all your fault. All of it. Give her back. Give Lady Kurata back to me.
The blood of Lady Kurata is on your hands!
In the other timeline, the Kako's blood was on my hands. Yoshika drew closer to me, letting out a pained cry. I couldn't bring myself to meet her eyes, which were now red and swollen from crying.
Kyoshika, no.
Moko put herself between us and embraced Kyoshika. Blame and Takumi won't bring her back. It'll just make it hurt even more. But knowing how to swallow your sorrow is part of fighting. We need to be strong right now. I'm sorry, Takumi. Yoshika understands, I swear. She knows it's not your fault Kudata died, but she has no outlet for her grief, so she's just taking it out on you. I was so shocked that I couldn't utter a single word. I had no idea everyone had so much contempt for me. All I ever wanted to do was to make everyone happy. That was why I came back. Where did it all go wrong? Oh, we know where it all went wrong. I swear, Lady Luck or Fortune or whatever the hell she's called turned against you the moment you off day 2. Sheesh. This whole slew of shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out here. Sorry, but you're on your own. Sorry, Takumi. Everyone left one after the other, leaving me all alone on the rooftop. Fine, I can fight by myself. I felt total despair. This was my first time being so obviously and intentionally isolated. I always had Kadoa by my side in the TRC, and my mom and dad were always waiting at the dinner table whenever I went home. But now, here I was, all alone. I would have to face this game of death all by myself. Nobody would ever want to team up with the Grim Reaper. But then, I thought of something. That's right. Hideko. I saw Hideko in my mind's eye. On day 5, she took me to second to last defense academy. I said we need to bring in a second team to increase our combat power. I can never really tell what she's thinking, but she's a surprisingly caring person. She might be willing to work with me on this. Maybe I should ask Hideko if she'll team up with me. We can ask Yugamu, too. He hasn't joined a team yet. Feeling a sliver of hope, I decided to stop by Hideko's room. I was praying hard as I rang her doorbell. Please, Hideko, you have to answer. If you forsake me too, then it's all over. Maybe my prayers were answered, but because... Takumi, what do you need at this hour? Hideko, oh, thank goodness you're still here. I was almost tearing up with happiness. I'm so glad you're here. So glad. The moment I met you, you stirred my soul. Can I go back inside? You're creeping me out. No, wait, just hear me out, please. You're not about to try to tell me about the world of God, are you? No! I explained everything that had just happened. I didn't leave out a single detail. I told her how they called me the Grim Reaper, how no one would team up with me. So your already very low popularity has now hit rock bottom then? It hurts when you lay it out like that, but in a nutshell, yes. At this rate, I'll have to do the invader hunt all alone. I'm begging you, Hideko. There's no one else I can trust. Please team up with me. I lowered my head and pleaded sincerely. I believe that if anyone would lend me a hand to pull me out of my predicament, it would be Hideko, but I'm afraid I must disappoint you. My hope was crushed! Is there anything I can do to change your mind? If you team up with me, I'll work myself to the bone for you. I promise I'll be useful to you. Simply not possible. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Do you think I'm the Grim Reaper too? Please, I don't believe in that kind of superstitious nonsense. I simply have my own situation to deal with. Besides, I already have a partner. You do? Just then.
Get lost, Takumi. Mistress Hideko is all mine.
Darumi?
She's mine. All mine.
Oh.
Stupid puppy. I told you not to come out. Go back into your doghouse like a good girl.
Don't be mad at me, Mistress Hideko.
What is going on? Why is Darumi barking?
Oh.
You know how this one's been an overexcited nuisance since the killing game was announced, right? So I turned her into my dog. I don't understand in the slightest, and neither does chat. We're all confused here. Basically, I used strength to make her submit, and I broke her a little. Come to think of it, Darumi had been unusually quiet during the announcement of the rules. I guess she was already a dog at that point.
Oh.
I have a responsibility to her as her owner, so I'll be playing the game with her.
Go away! No boys allowed in the Yuri zone. She's all mine.
I instinctively fled after being ferociously barked at by Darumi. What the hell? I guess I'm on my own then. I felt strangely refreshed after being so cleanly rejected. Fine. I'll play by myself. I'll hunt down the invaders on my own and survive all on my own too. Wait, we can still ask Yugamu. What's he doing? Half sulking, I headed to the entrance hall. Where's my pretty boy assassin? Oh, no. There was someone unexpected waiting for me when I arrived at the entrance hall. How pitiful that you must go all alone. Are you going to hunt or to be hunted? Huh? Were you waiting here so you could laugh at me? No, I merely came to give you some information. I failed to mention it earlier, but I have added more fire extinguishers. Now you may go outside at any time. You should all hunt whenever it pleases you. Wow, they're pretty prepared. How long have they been planning this? Now then, go out there and hunt. Struggle away from my amusement. Thanks, Zero. I mean, sponsor. It's dangerous to stray too far from the school. I should try to find invaders as close by as possible. I'm pretty sure a decent number of invaders were wandering around the city to the south. I'll head over there today. Can I... do I get resources at the same time? No? Oh, I don't even get to fight them? Just as I thought, there was a large number of invaders inhabiting the nearby city. They roamed around the ruins like zombies with no will of their own. They were all just basic cannon fodder. I could defeat them on my own. I sensed a presence and glanced up in the air to see one of the sponsor's bees were tailing me. I must be here to count the points. Okay, here goes. I stifled my breath and slowly crept up on one of the invaders. Time to attack with everything I've got. I wanted to attack, but my legs froze. I couldn't move. Why? Am I scared? Why are you scared? I'd fought on my own plenty of times before, but there was a difference between choosing to go at it alone and having no alternatives. I was gonna have to fight alone forever. Scared of confronting that truth. But I can't just cower forever, can I? I took a deep breath and steeled myself. This time, I leapt out in front of the invader. Now, are we fighting? Are we actually fighting? I want to stab something with my knife. Maybe not use our ultimate when there's still things alive. I was already exhausted, even though I only killed off a few minions. I can't come back if I die out here. The lingering fear of death weighed heavily on my mind and body, but I couldn't afford to rest. I had to do whatever it took to get more points, not to mention... Oh, there's more. Am I healed? Please tell me I'm healed. Invaders drawn by the sound of fighting were showing up one after the other, and they were beginning to surround me. Some aggressive plays a little bit. I prepared to face the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between. Takumi, we got this! Don't worry about it, boo! No matter how many I kill, more just keep cropping up. Invaders kept streaming in until I was completely surrounded. They were just mooks, but there were too many of them. My stamina was at its limit.
I wish I wasn't alone.
I needed to toughen up, but just telling myself that wasn't doing anything. For this first time, I truly felt how alone I was. At this rate, I'll die without anyone ever knowing. Just then...
I'll help you out, Takumi.
Thank you. Aw, Yugamu. I heard a voice and turned around. Standing there was...
Yugamu!
I knew it!
Of course. Showing up uninvited, but sorely needed. It's everybody's beloved Yugamu Omokage.
Everyone's favorite assassin.
What are you doing here? Were you trying to score some kills out here too? We can talk later. Let's take care of these things first. Our first joint effort.
There was something creepy about how he put it, but I was grateful for him in the moment. Our breaths synced up and we began to clean up the swarm of invaders. Is that all of them? Seems so. I don't sense any trace of them. Well fought, Takumi. You were in quite a predicament considering it's the first day. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked to see how they just kept coming. I was almost killed by a bunch of weaklings. Fighting truly isn't something to be done alone. Right, I didn't get to properly thank you. You saved me, Yugamu. Thank you. If you hadn't run into me here, I might have been the first to be eliminated from the invader hunt. Oh, no need to thank me. It wasn't by coincidence that we met here. It wasn't? Yes, I've been following you all morning. You had no idea, did you? Hailing people is one of my specialties. Was he just joking to play off his embarrassment? No, that doesn't seem like what's going on here. He really was following me. Then it makes sense why he showed up at the perfect time to save me. But why? What was the point of following me? Oh, for the love of murder. Don't be so wary of me, Takumi. I'm not gonna eat you, alright? Although you look plenty delicious to me. How could I not be wary of an assassin? Yugamu Omokage, the descendant of a family of assassins. I'll come right out and ask, why were you following me? I was figuring out my timing. I wanted to come gallantly to your rescue if you found yourself in trouble. Then I'd be able to show you how useful I am. Call it a courtship display. Why is everything you say so creepy? Well, that's the long and short of it. He muttered as he held out his right hand to me.
Takumi, would you team up with me?
He's offering to form a team. It was all I ever wanted in my isolation, but why do you want to team up with someone everyone hates? Wouldn't you rather be with Nozomi or Kiyoshika or the others? I don't do well in groups. Honestly, I'd rather enjoy my kills alone, but going in alone is too risky. So I thought buddying up with the odd man out would be just the thing. Is that really the only reason? It made sense, but it's hard to decipher his true intentions. I was sure he was planning something, given that he went out of his way to ask me after I'd been ostracized, but if I turned down his offer, I'd have to hunt alone forever. Well, will you join me or not? What do I do? Should I team up with Yugamu?